The greatest mistake a man can make is not loving a woman, but loving the wrong one. There are women who build you, and there are women who break you slowly, piece by piece, while smiling sweetly the entire time. Modern dating is no longer a playground. It's a battlefield of manipulation, temptation, and confusion. And most men walk into it blindfolded. Stoicism teaches us to master the only thing we truly control: our thoughts, our actions, our standards. But the Stoic man, he doesn't just master himself. He knows where to walk away from. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Seneca, you've wasted enough time dating the wrong women. The ones who steal your peace. The ones who drain your purpose. The ones who smile while slowly killing your confidence. Today that ends. This is not a video about bitterness. It is about clarity. It is about the power of walking away. It is about becoming the man who says, I do not chase chaos. I choose peace. These are the 8 types of women the Stoic man never dates. And once you know them, you'll never unsee them again. Let's begin. 1. The eternal victim. She's always the victim. Her ex? Abusive. Her boss? Sexist. Her friends? Jealous. Her family? Toxic. But somehow, she's never responsible for anything. At first, you'll feel drawn in. You'll feel like her savior. You want to protect her, fix her, heal her. But here's the Stoic truth. Man is not affected by events, but by the view he takes of them. Epictetus. This woman is not seeking healing. She is seeking attention through suffering. Her wounds are weapons. Her tears are tools. And your kindness? It becomes the fuel for her emotional chaos. The eternal victim thrives in instability because chaos is her identity. And when peace enters her life, your peace, she will find a way to destroy it. She will accuse you of not understanding her, use your past against you, turn every disagreement into proof you've hurt her. The Stoic man does not date women addicted to pain because he understands you cannot build a peaceful life with someone who would rather bleed than heal. She constantly blames everyone else. She uses emotional manipulation to gain sympathy. She has no accountability for past relationships. Walk away with compassion, not anger. She doesn't need a boyfriend. She needs therapy, solitude, and self-responsibility. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. You're not her therapist. You are a man walking the path of self-mastery. And that path demands peace. 2. The Narcissistic Queen. She's beautiful, polished, charming, but everything she touches must orbit her. She's the queen in her own mind. And you're not a partner. You're an accessory. At first, she'll flatter you. She'll give you that electric attention every man craves. But it's not about you. It never was. You're just a mirror she uses to worship herself. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. Epictetus. She'll test your frame. She'll disrespect your boundaries just to see if you'll fold. And when you try to lead, she'll mock your masculinity as toxic. When you go silent, she'll call you emotionally unavailable. When you try to walk away, she'll become sweet again, just enough to keep you hooked. This woman doesn't want a man. She wants a follower. She wants worship, not partnership. The Stoic man is not impressed by beauty if it lacks depth. He knows that attention-seeking is a symptom of a deep inner void, and a man who is full in himself does not need to fill someone else's emptiness. Red flag warning signs. Constant selfies, attention-seeking behavior. She uses jealousy as a game. Her love is conditional, only when she's adored. Hold frame. Do not pedestalize. Do not compete for her approval. Withdraw it. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind. Marcus Aurelius. You don't need to be her fan. You are not here to orbit. You are the sun, and the right woman will rise with you, not above you. 3. The Drama Addict. She doesn't feel alive unless something is on fire. If things are peaceful, she stirs the pot. If you speak calmly, she raises her voice. If you don't react, she'll poke until you explode, then call you the problem. She is addicted to emotional turbulence. But you're a Stoic man. You do not serve chaos. You dissolve it. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Epictetus, the drama addict, isn't seeking connection. She's seeking control through crisis. Her identity is built on breakups and reconciliations, toxic arguments that become foreplay, weaponizing silence, seduction, and tears. She grew up in emotional noise and now replicates it in her relationships. But your soul isn't built to survive emotional war zones. The Stoic knows. Peace is not boring. Peace is the ultimate power. This woman isn't ready for peace because peace demands healing, and she fears what she'd find in the silence. Red flag warning signs. She always has an enemy in her life. She picks fights over small things. She creates tension just to feel desired. Do not play her game. Do not argue. Do not fight. Withdraw your energy. Preserve your spirit. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. Seneca, a calm man triggers an unhealed woman. But your peace is not up for negotiation. Walk away and leave her to her storm. 4. The seductive manipulator. She doesn't need to chase. She waits. She lures. Not with love, but with fantasy. She'll look into your eyes just long enough to make you fall, then disappear just long enough to make you beg. She's mastered the art of attraction without connection, and the moment you confuse attention with affection, you're in her trap. If a man gave away your body to some passerby, you'd be furious. Yet you hand over your mind to anyone who comes along. Epictetus. This woman's game isn't love. It's power. She knows exactly what to say, what to wear, and when to vanish. She'll flirt, but never commit. Keep you guessing. Reward obedience with crumbs of affection. And yet, when she senses you pulling away, she becomes the perfect woman, just long enough to suck you back in. The Stoic man? He does not confuse chemistry with compatibility. He knows that intensity is not intimacy, and seduction without substance is just a trap dressed in perfume. This woman will drain your time, money, masculinity, and still call you the villain when you walk away. Red flag warning signs. She flirts with many, commits to none. She uses her beauty as leverage. She disappears after getting what she wants. Do not chase. Do not decode her mixed signals. Recognize the game, then leave the arena. Desire is a contract you make with yourself to be unhappy until you get what you want. Naval Ravikant, modern Stoic thought. If her greatest power is confusion, then your greatest strength is clarity. Walk away from temptation in disguise, because the Stoic man sees through the veil and values peace over passion. 5. The materialistic siren. She measures worth in things, not in wisdom, not in depth, not in character, but in the size of your wallet, the brand of your shoes, and the digits on your watch. She'll ask what you do. She'll ask where you vacation. She'll joke about Chanel bags, but her eyes will say she's dead serious. At first, it feels harmless. You enjoy treating her. You enjoy being the man who can provide. But over time, you realize she's not connecting with you. She's connecting with what you can give. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus. The materialistic siren is never satisfied because her hunger isn't for money. It's for validation. You'll keep feeding her, and she'll keep raising the price. You'll buy peace, only to realize you're renting her affection. The Stoic man? He isn't cheap. He's intentional. He provides where it's earned. He gives where it's reciprocated. And he understands love that must be bought is never real. This woman will shame you for not spending, compare you to richer men, threaten to leave if the lifestyle dips. But her loyalty is transactional, and her love is conditional. Red flag warning signs. She constantly brings up material status. She values luxury over loyalty. She's more excited by your lifestyle than your mind. Test her when money is off the table. Observe what she brings when nothing is given. He is a great man who uses earthenware dishes as if they were silver, but does not boast when he uses silver as if it were earthenware. Seneca, you're not an ATM. You are a man on a higher path, and no price tag should ever buy your peace, presence, or purpose. 6. The forever party girl. She lives for the night, the flashing lights, the endless selfies, the validation of strangers louder than her own inner voice. The forever party girl is exciting at first. She brings energy, spontaneity, wild stories, but behind the glitter and nightlife is a woman who's running from silence. A person's worth is measured by the things he lets himself be distracted by. Marcus Aurelius. She fears stillness, because stillness brings truth, and truth reveals how lonely she really feels when the music stops. She'll drag you into her pace. Every weekend becomes a performance. Every evening turns into a blurry night. But she's not building anything. No foundation, no peace, just escapism dressed as excitement. The Stoic man doesn't fear fun. He fears losing himself in it. He enjoys the moment, but never lets it define him. He seeks depth, not distraction. The forever party girl is addicted to attention. The phone must buzz. The night must thrill. The world must see her dancing, because she's afraid to be still long enough to feel. Red flag warning signs. She's out every weekend. Her circle is full of party friends, but no true companions. She avoids deeper conversations, always changing the subject to something flashy. Do not follow the crowd into the noise. Ask, what is she really running from? It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Seneca, you don't need to be her party. You don't need to match her chaos. You are not her escape. You are a man on a mission. Let her dance with shadows. You walk with clarity. 7. The emotional leech. She doesn't scream. She doesn't fight. She drains you quietly. At first, it feels like closeness. She's always around. She always needs to talk. She opens up about her trauma fast. You feel special, trusted, needed. But over time, you realize you're not building a relationship. You're becoming her emotional crutch. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. Epictetus. The emotional leech is not evil. She's wounded. But instead of healing, she feeds. On your time, on your energy, on your masculine focus. She vents, complains, spirals, unloads. And every time you offer solutions, she doesn't change. Because she's not looking for growth. She's looking for sympathy supply. The Stoic man? He listens but doesn't absorb. He helps but doesn't carry what isn't his. He knows you cannot heal her for her. And the moment you try, you sacrifice your own stability. Red flag warning signs. She's emotionally unstable but resists therapy. She turns every interaction into a therapy session. You feel drained after talking, not empowered. Create emotional boundaries. Love without enabling. Offer a hand, not your whole spine. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. If her world is always dark, and she refuses to light her own fire, do not hand her yours, because emotional intimacy without responsibility becomes emotional vampirism. Let her grow, but let her go, but never shrink to stay. 8. The competitive masculine woman. You're not her partner. You're her rival. You open a door. She calls it condescending. You make a plan. She challenges it. You take the lead. She resents it. This woman doesn't want to follow or flow. She wants to win. She's not looking for harmony. She's looking for control. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Epictetus. And when a woman fears surrender, she wears masculinity like armor. Not feminine power, masculine mimicry. She's in fight mode. Every decision becomes a debate. Every offer becomes an insult. Every compliment becomes a threat to her independence. And yet, beneath that hardened edge, a deep distrust, a wounded belief that needing a man is weakness. The Stoic man? He doesn't fight. He leads, not to dominate, but to serve order. But when leadership is seen as oppression, when cooperation is mistaken for weakness, there is no peace, only posturing. Red flag warning signs. She constantly competes with you. She belittles traditionally masculine traits. She claims she wants a man, but acts like she wants a mirror. Do not battle for the throne. A true king builds a kingdom, not a boxing ring. It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable. Seneca, a woman in her masculine is not your enemy. But if she refuses to soften, to trust, or to receive, she is not ready for a man in his purpose. Let her fight shadows. You walk in light. You've seen the traps, the illusions, the women who drain rather than deepen. But this is not about blame. It's about awareness. Because a Stoic man does not hate. He understands. He observes. He chooses consciously. You do not chase beauty. You embody virtue. You do not beg for love. You become so full of purpose, peace, and presence that the right woman feels safe surrendering to it. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Let this journey sharpen your discernment. Let these lessons build your frame. And above all, remember, you attract what you tolerate. You invite what you entertain. And you keep what you become. Now go live it. Walk the path of logos. Live in truth. Lead with strength. And love without losing yourself. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with those who could benefit from this powerful wisdom.